Happy Sunday. I'm so happy that I'm able to be with you again. Last week, I posted a video launching my website, The First Step in Faith, Empowering Women, Body, Mind, and Soul. It was a great success, and thank you to all the women that signed up to my website. I'm so excited to be able to take the first step in faith in the different areas of your life with you. Today, I'm launching a video one of a four-part video series in taking the first step in the different areas. Each week, we will focus on a different area to take the first step. Today's video is on the spiritual area, and the topic is 3 steps to finding peace and keeping it. I'm so excited to be able to do this video series with you, and I hope that you're able to learn from it on how to take different steps in the different areas of your life. So let's get started. If you've been to a Catholic church before, part of the the Mass, the priest says to you, "Peace be with you," and you answer back, "And also with you." And that would be so great if that you would feel peace come over you, and as you walked out, your life would be more peaceful. And it's nice to say that to each other. It is to wish more peace on everybody, but it's more than that. If you want peace, you need to change what you do. One of my favorite sayings is, if you keep doing the same thing, you will get the same results. You need to change what you do in order to change your life, right? So the key word there is change. So if you want more peace in your life, you have to change what you do. And it's not easy. Change isn't easy, believe me. I needed to launch my website and go from sending emails or posting, different blogs to doing this video series. And that was change. And change is hard. It's not easy. But if you want to make changes in your life and you want to grow in different areas of your life, you have to make these changes. Now, the first, finding peace, right? Where do we find peace? Well, the first place is through Jesus. Jesus says in John 14:27, "Peace I leave with you. My own peace I now give to you. Not as the world gives do I give it to you. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid." Now, Jesus said his peace, "My own peace I leave with you. I give you my peace, not as the world." His peace is the peace that in the midst of a storm, that you still will have peace. It's the peace that surpasses our understanding. But you need to go to him. When you have an unpeaceful situation or you are in a difficult time, go to him first. I have another saying that says, go to the throne instead of the phone. Instead of calling a girlfriend, go to God first. It's nice to call our friends, but go to God first. And use him as a first resort, not as a first result, not as a last resort. Go to him first. Say, "God, I'm having an unpeaceful situation. I need you in this area. I want to have more peace in my life. Show me how to change what I need to do in my life to have more peace in my life." And when you do, he will show you how to handle things differently. But it's going to take change. It's not easy. So finding peace is having a relationship with God, going to him first and asking him to give you that peace, to handle things differently. Now, the 3 steps to keeping peace are as follows. Step 1, you can decide to be more peaceful. It's a choice, and it really needs to start with you. If you want more peace in your life, it has to start with you, and it's not easy. Let me tell you my story, okay? A few years ago, I asked God, I said, "God, I want more peace in my life. Show me what I need to do, what I'm doing." Because when I would be coming home from work after a long day, I would be coming in my house and I would see book bags left on the floor, shoes not on the shoe rack, jackets not on their hooks, dishes in the sink. I would see everything wrong in my house, and I would be so upset, and I'd be screaming, yelling, "I worked all day, I'm tired, you guys leave everything all over the place." And I was creating more unpeace. If I wanted more peace, I was making the situation worse. And I said, and then they were upset, we were upset, and I only had a small amount of time to be with my daughters at night, and I was ruining it. And I'm like, "God, this isn't what I want. Show me." So he showed me how to handle it differently. So I had to change what I do. So I came home, I had to ignore all that stuff around me, go in my room, change, relax, take a deep breath, ask God to help me, be with me, and then walk into the kitchen and the living room and say, "Girls, And my husband, can you guys help me? This house, we need to be straightened up. We need to be organized. I worked a long day. I'm tired. Can you guys, and I know you did too. Let's do it together. Let's do this together. And it worked. 9 out of the 10 times it did work because I was handling it differently. I had to change the way I did it. And they were able to receive it differently. And we actually were enjoying our time together instead of fighting. Some nights I just had to let it go. I had to oversee things and not let things bother me as much. It was more important. I was missing the piece I wanted to be. It doesn't matter, with the house, the family is the most important thing. So I was losing sight of that. So God showed me a different way to handle it, and my life did become more peaceful. So step one is you decide to be peaceful. It's a choice that you make, and it needs really to start with you. That's step one. Now, step two is live in the now. Learn to be mindful of where you are. You can't change tomorrow. You can't you worry about tomorrow and you're upset about yesterday. And we don't live in the now. Enjoy today. This is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Truly enjoy today. Also, I ask God to help me with that, to learn to live in the now, because I'm always thinking about tomorrow or yesterday, and I never enjoyed the day that I actually had. So I started small in the shower. I know it sounds weird, but how many times were you in the shower, you washed your hair, and when you're out of the shower, you're like, did I wash my hair? What was I doing in that shower? Did I wash myself? Like, your mind was all over thinking about 100 different things than being in the shower. So I started with mindfulness in the shower. When I was in the shower washing my hair, I said, I'm going to be washing my hair. I'm going to feel the water on me. I'm going to enjoy the 5 minutes actually be in the shower. And it took some time, actually, to be in the shower in the now and to enjoy it. But as I did that, I started able to do that in other areas and longer periods of time. Even like at dinner time, my older daughter's out of the house now, so it's hard for my 3 girls and my husband and the baby, for all of us to eat. And usually now we only eat maybe once every 2 weeks together. So a couple of years ago, we decided when we were more together that no electronics at the table. If we're going to sit down and eat a meal as a family, there's no electronics, and we just enjoy each other's company. Less distractions and just more one-on-one time. And now it's even more important because the girls, it's hard, with our schedules, it's hard for all of us to be together. So when we do eat together, we don't want these distractions of the phones and the iPads and the TV. We just want to enjoy each other and be together as a family. And that really has helped us with that, to learn to live in the now and not stress about that. Tomorrow has its own worries, and you'll be able to handle it then. And yesterday you can't change, but just learn to live for today, and you will have more peace with you, and you'll actually enjoy your life a little bit more. Believe me. Now, step 3 is to be still. Find some quiet time each day to just be still, and that's another way of getting rid of the iPad, the iPods, not iPods aren't that great, but the computers, the laptops, the iPhones, big problem. And just Facebook, shut everything down and just be still. God, a couple years ago, I had to learn to be still because I had problems really focusing and concentrating on things. And I remember one summer, I went in the backyard and I said, okay, God, I just want to be still. I want to be able to hear your voice. We pray and ask God for things. And I'm like, God, you're not answering me. But because we're too busy plugged in, too busy thinking about this thing and that thing, that it's be still and know that I am God. Be still, be quiet, listen. And how do we listen to him and hear him? It's through the quietness, right? And we have to be still and take time. But if you're so geared to be running and going, and it's hard to be still, and you have to train yourself. You have to change what you do. Here we go, the change again. Change what you do. So it took me a whole summer, actually, to sit in my backyard a certain time. I tried to do it each day or every couple of days and be in my backyard and just be still. Look at the nature, look at the trees, or just be quiet and listen. And I was actually able to feel the presence of God, and I was also actually be more peace. I felt more peace and able to have more peace and able to handle things differently in my peace. So that was step 3. So the 3 steps, the first, finding peace first, is having a relationship with God and going to God first and asking him to help you to have more peace in your life. And the 3 steps are, you decide, it's your choice, to have more peace. It really starts with you. Step 2 is to live in the now, enjoy today, this moment. And step 3 is to be still. Listen for the quiet. Take time to be quiet and be still. If you do those 3 steps and invite God into your life to be more peace, to have more peace, you will have a more peaceful life. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you do, please have, there's comment section on the bottom, and I appreciate any comments that you may have. Next week, we will focus on relationships, and the relationship we will focus on is the relationship you have with yourself, which is one of the most important relationships. The first most important is your relationship with God, but the second relationship is the relationship you have with yourself, because that affects all the other relationships. So we're going to talk about that. And the week after that is dreams and goals, and then the 4th is health and nutrition. So I'm excited to be doing this video series with you, and I look forward to working with you. So have a great week. May you be blessed, and may you then turn and be a blessing to others. Have a good day.